In this video, we will explore the personality traits of Enneagram Type 3. We will be able to understand people with this type of personality, why they behave the way they do, what their cognitive emotional strategy is, and it can help you to determine if this is your predominant personality type. Following the framework we created for each type, we will explore its three instinctual variants, the three instincts: social, self-preservation, and sexual transmitter. Additionally, we will analyze the behavior of this personality type when it is further removed from its true self and trapped by its ego. Let's see. The cognitive emotional strategy of the three is the pursuit of standing out, being successful, and feeling extraordinary, above and beyond the ordinary. They are seekers of status. In reality, the three wants to be like everyone else, but they have this drive to stand out, to be valuable. They need validation more than anyone else. They want to be seen as great achievers of success. Many, since childhood, have internalized that their worth is proportional to their results and successes. Since childhood, they need to do things perfectly, to be the best on the soccer team, the one with the highest grades in class, the most affectionate of all, the closest to people, the most of whatever. The point is to be more than everyone else. Sometimes, threes seem more obsessed with becoming human doers than human beings. This is a problem many threes face, as they often get lost in wanting to do so much, to achieve so many things, and to show it all. They're constantly striving for more, and this creates anxiety because they want to take on so many things. And that can lead to problems with anxiety or in their relationships because sometimes there's so much desire to achieve, so much focus on the self, that your tower becomes so high that, alongside it, your shadow can grow very long. The threes seek to feel successful, but they'd also like to be at peace. They look for success in achievements, in getting results and meeting goals, to have stability, to feel that people will love them, that they will be valuable, and to have a sense of harmony in their family and relationships. Just like the six, they seek security. They want to trust in their abilities, trust in themselves, trust in their achievements, in their capacity to produce and improve. The cognitive strategy of the three is to project an image of success, to stand out. What they truly want, deep down, is to feel valuable. Their sense of purpose is heavily tied to success. So, many times, threes are in this constant search to do things better, in a continuous effort to improve. This has a very positive side because threes teach the rest of us that we can be better, that we can achieve great results, and that we can be great. The pursuit of standing out in a balanced way is a very good thing. The Enneagram is a tool that teaches 9 cognitive emotional personality strategies. Each of us has one that is dominant, but in reality, we could all develop the positive aspects of each one. What it teaches us about the three is that inner capacity we have to be better, to trust in ourselves, and in our worth with authenticity, in that we can achieve something good, something great, something well done, something remarkable. Jesus Christ said, "Let your light shine, so that others may see your good works." It's already written in the Bible. The pursuit of success and positive ambition is good. And this is very three, wanting to be better, to multiply what you already have, to develop innate skills and bring out the best. Let your light shine so that others can see it. When the strategy of standing out in a balanced way is magnificent, the problem arises when threes start to obsess over wanting to stand out. That's when the problems begin. They get nervous, seek public approval, throw themselves into their work, become workaholics, and emotionally disconnect from others because they're so fixated on the task, doing, that they forget about everything else. Many times, the more success they have in the public eye, the more private problems they face. This is a common issue for many threes, who get caught in the cycle of public success, and the greater their external success, the greater the difficulties with their feelings. This is often seen in executives and people in the entertainment industry, public figures who, generally, the more success they have, if they don't manage it with a lot of self-control, vanity takes over and they start becoming a bit arrogant, vain, flamboyant, and egocentric. Trapped in their ego, when they live immersed in the dungeons of their unconsciousness and ignorance, distanced from their true self, lacking awareness, they feel worthless and don't value themselves. They believe that if they don't stand out, shine, or excel in some area, no one will notice them. And that their worth as a human being depends on their professional achievements and the social status they've attained. They tend to obsess over their image, success, and recognition. They care too much about what others think. Seeking the admiration of others, they pretend to be someone they are not. And by hiding behind a mask so much, they end up forgetting or never truly discovering who they really are, what truly makes them happy. They don't listen to their heart. They let themselves be carried away by the inertia of their environments and try to be valuable according to social norms and standards. In the process, they become very vain, ambitious, and competitive, acting egocentrically like true chameleons to impress their interlocutors. They create a best version of themselves to be seen as valuable in their pursuit of love and attention. Unconsciously, many will get lost in the search for a carrot, as their best version will be a substitute for who they really are when they are connected to their true self. And this triggers great dissatisfaction, confusion, and unhappiness. That lack of awareness and ignorance about what truly makes you happy, and the pursuit of things that aren't truly valuable at the core of your being. That failure to be guided by your heart and deep intuition. That lack of meditation and self-discovery turns many people into substitutes for the person they truly are, even with an outward image of fantastic success. Beautiful people, with fabulous bodies, amazing careers, networks, material goods, but immersed in deep existential crises, depression, and trapped in anxiety and unhappiness. Trapped in their egos, without awareness, their most unconscious fear is being considered a failure. They fear not being valued for who they truly are. That's why they dedicate themselves so fully to their professional goals. They believe that the more successes they accumulate, the more value and prestige they will have as a person. Thus, many threes become doers, people of success from the perspective of social validation in a society of high demands and meritocracy. Many will live the lives of others, chasing socially internalized success standards. Let's look at the instincts. The self-preservation three is about extraordinary excellence, not so much about self-preservation itself. That is to say, the three will be extraordinary, they will be very good at self-preservation matters. For example, in taking care of their home, there are many threes, both men and women, who are wonderful parents. Technically, they can be very good, like the ones, but while the one will focus on the details and be the perfectionist, the three will look to move things forward, to make sure they're done well and with quality, but the drive is to push ahead. Self-preservation threes are less vain, they don't seem to show themselves publicly as much, but they are still threes because they have high expectations for themselves, a great professional ambition, and a strong desire for recognition, even if they don't express it. They work a lot for that recognition. Workaholics in the name of hyperproduction. They are individuals who are working all day long. It's an obsession with work for the self-preservation three. Generally, they will project an elegant image, but a bit serious, as if to maintain composure, to ensure their image is perfect according to the standards they want to present. The social three is very different from the other threes. Sometimes, the social three and the sexual three overlap, but there are differences. While the sexual three transmits to stand out and has a much more public image focused on impacting others, the social three focuses on creating networks, being a networker. The difference is that the sexual three enters groups, impacts them, and then distances themselves from them. There's a big difference. The sexual three is about a public image, while the social three works on networking within groups. They are great networkers. That's why social threes make great politicians and are excellent in companies. They know how to move forward and are very skilled in managing relationships with clients. So, the social 3 thinks a lot about their social image, about the image they project. Generally, social 3s will dress in a way that allows them to stand out within groups, but not in an extravagant way. They'll dress in a way that their public image aligns with that of others, but slightly better. For example, if everyone is wearing a suit, they'll wear a suit, but a very well-tailored, stylish one. If everyone is dressed in robes and cassocks, as if in a religious congregation, they'll be the most religious. In other words, the social 3 will be the best in their social group and will adapt to the group, projecting the image of being the best in that social setting. For example, a social 3 goes to a club, and they will dress or behave according to the club's style to be the most accepted. The sexual transmitter 3 is more independent. They won't adapt as much to groups, they want the groups to adapt to them and to be impacted by them. This is what the sexual transmitter 3 seeks. The social 3 sometimes seems like a 2 because of their charm, because they want to help, because they want to be attentive, because they listen, because they make everyone feel close. Social 3s are charming, they have a great charm. They know exactly what to say to each person and are very careful with their words. Generally, they avoid conflicts because they don't project a good image. They are political, they are much more politically correct. Social 3s are great motivators of groups. When a 3 enters a group, they motivate and move people, they're very good in companies, generating a sense of group motivation. They have excellent social skills, knowing how to sell, how to speak, how to communicate, and how to make an impact. The sexual 3 also has great skills, but more than social skills, they have communication skills. It's a bit different, they make an impact, they influence others. The sexual transmitter 3 wants to engage in transmitting activities, they want to join a group, share their ideas, project an image, and once they've done that, they leave and go home. They might give an impactful speech, but then quickly want to go home and retreat, spending time with their spouse, children, and close ones. On the other hand, a social 3 could spend the whole week with people, talking to people. There's a big difference. Generally, sexual transmitter instinct will have the tendency to want to stand out and to talk and communicate who they are, because they want to give you that image, they want to make an impact, and they want to project that image of success. Generally, sexual 3s talk a lot about their successes and achievements. I mean, if you're having dinner next to a sexual 3, it's hard not to quickly hear about their entire life story, about all the successes they've had, the money they make, the men or women they attract, the times they've been in the newspapers, the music albums they've published, or whatever it may be. Their public image is very important to the sexual transmitter. They may sometimes seem like an 8 because they are more aggressive, more goal-oriented, they push harder, and they are more assertive. Balanced and connected with their being, they are authentic and genuine, very valuable leaders. There are great 3s in the entertainment world, in the sports world, who make an impact because they transmit with passion, not just because they have success, but because they also have that glamour, that personal magic. They are truly great inspirers. The key for type 3s is to listen to their hearts and make sure they are genuine, honor their essence, and are not lost chasing carrots in a desperate search for social validation. Then they will be truly valuable and inspire others. I'll leave the link in the description and open a distribution list for all the videos related to the Enneagram as part of a course. Stay tuned for updates on the Enneagram in the video description below. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you have any ideas or comments, please do share. See you in the next video.